Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a product review, a mini product review. I just wanted to mention my favorite skincare products because that is what I've been into lately. I started focusing more on skincare this summer because I kind of had a beauty skincare epiphany after watching Amy from Vagabond Youth's skincare review, Rejuvenate, or it was one of her skincare videos that she posted not too long ago. I'll put a link in the description box if you want to check it out. And she mentioned how a lot of us sometimes use makeup to hide our skin and imperfections and stuff like that, but for her, she wanted to heal the bad stuff. Like, she wanted to rejuvenate her skin rather than hiding it. So I mean, that's something that seems very obvious, but a lot of us forget because I feel like skincare products can take a very long time to work, while makeup, you can just hide it in like 2 seconds. So yeah, I had a skincare epiphany, so I started spending a little bit more on skincare lately, and I just wanted to mention a few products that I definitely think is worth mentioning and trying. So let me tell you a little bit about my skin. My skin type is, well, it is now very dry. I produce maybe a little bit of oil, so I can definitely say that I have combination skin, but for the most part it's been dry lately. I always have like a lot of patches like in the morning if I don't exfoliate, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, so I used to have really oily skin, but for some reason it totally shifted and I had to figure out my face basically like all over again, and I had to research and all that. So the products I'm mentioning today is definitely good for dry skin, and yeah, let's get started. There's a set I want to mention, and it's by Farmacy. It's like a kind of like a mini travel size. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to take this like on a carry-on. I've seen this at Sephora like plenty of times, but I've never had the guts to really use or to try it. So I'm actually really happy they sent this to me because it is amazing, like amazing. The first product that I want to mention is the New Day Gentle Exfoliating Grains, and it's basically when you pour it out, it's granules, but it's not like very thick granules that you would normally see in an exfoliant that's like very harsh. This is very powdery. When you actually rub it together in your hands with water and like lather it a little bit, you don't expect it to really exfoliate your skin. But once you actually start using it on your face, and then when you wash it off, you definitely can feel like the slipperiness of your face because it is so smooth. So like the only way I can really describe this is like when you go to the beach, you're rolling in the sand, but then when you come home, your skin is like super smooth. I feel like it's kind of the same deal. But I highly recommend this. I might actually go out and buy the full size because I want to use this when I travel. But oh my gosh, this is like, I think this is definitely the best thing for sensitive skin people, because a lot of the exfoliants that I've tried is too harsh for my skin. I just used it anyways because I didn't know there was an alternative option. Yeah, so sensitive skin, recommend this. Very soothing, and yeah, it's pretty good. The next one is a serum, and it's called Invincible Root Cell Anti-Aging Serum, and this is also a very good product and definitely good for dry skin because the consistency is very watery, so a little goes a long way. So you can just like dap it a little here and there and just rub it in, and it'll cover your entire face. It has like a dropper type applicator, so that's also a plus. And this one I might actually go buy a full size too, because this is definitely perfect for traveling and stuff like that. So the next one is a moisturizer. It's called Rise and Shine Daily Moisturizer Lock, and it's like a normal moisturizer. It's a little bit on the thicker side, so it might not be for everybody, but for dry skin, I feel like the thicker products are better because it locks it all in. It's not too thick to the point where like your face feels so greasy. It's like, for my Korean people out there, 적당히, like thick. So yeah, I do recommend this too. I use this after my serum to lock everything in, lock the moisture, and my face is smooth the entire day, like no joke. I put all of this on before work, and after my 8-hour shift, my skin is still very smooth and not oily, so I highly recommend this as well. The last one is called Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm, and just like the name, it's like a balm, like a lip balm. So when you open it up, it's like that Vaseline type consistency, and when you put it on your face, it is oily. So it kind of reminds me of the Jose Marin Argan Oil, but in a balm form. And I was never a fan of the oil, like moisturizing hydration serum products, because I've always had oily skin before, like now. That like texture on my skin, the oiliness, I just could not stand. So this one, I mean, for at nighttime, it's okay because you're sleeping, but I wouldn't, well, obviously it does say like nighttime balm. I wouldn't recommend using this like when you go out and stuff like that, because it's just, you'll feel it. It's definitely just like how you put Vaseline on. It's the same consistency. So it does work on the hydration aspect. Like when you wake up in the morning, your face is gonna be like soft and like moist, but like your face is gonna be moisturized and like after you wake up. But for me, the texture, I mean the oiliness, I really can't stand. So I'll probably still use this until this is gone, or give it to my mom or something like that, but I don't think I would repurchase this, so sorry. But all the other products I highly recommend. I would definitely buy again. I would recommend to everybody and their moms and their grandmas and sisters and everybody else, so check those out. I'll put a link in the description box for like a more detailed blog post, so that you can kind of see, like, you can see detailed pictures, you can see a lot of different like the consistencies and stuff like that. The next thing I want to mention is a moisturizer, and yes, it's like huge, but this is like $30. It's First Aid Beauty's Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration, and I've heard a lot of really good things about these, so I had to try it, especially because I started getting really dry skin, and I was like, intense hydration, probably what I need. So I bought it and I loved it. This is like an amazing moisturizer. When you first like look at it and open it, it doesn't seem like much. It just seems like literally, it reminded me of like Eucerin cream you get at the drugstore and stuff like that. But when I actually used it, and for like the entire week, I actually got a compliment saying like, wow, your skin looks like really nice and like really radiant, stuff like that. So I think this guy, and it's safe for sensitive skin, and you could actually use it on like, let's see, it says relieve minor irritation, itching due to eczema and other conditions, face and elsewhere. So I sometimes use it on my arms because my arms get really dry, but majority of the time I use it for my face. And this also leaves your face really, really soft the entire day and does not leave any oily residue. But it is on the thicker side, so you might have to wait a little bit for it to like really sink in. But besides that, this is like an amazing product, especially if you have really, really dry skin, like the Ultra Hydration. The next thing is a serum by Estee Lauder. It's called Clear Difference Advanced Blemish Serum. And this I only started using recently. My mom actually got this for me, and mostly we got attracted to it because the blemish serum aspect. I used to have a lot of acne. I still get acne. I have two like right here, so excuse those. But yeah, I have a lot of acne scarring, a lot of redness, so, and definitely a lot of blemishes. Like, I actually didn't put foundation on today actually, and I don't know if you can see it, but you see the scarring, you see the redness, and we're hoping, we're both hoping that this works pretty well. And so far I think it has, because I like all the stuff that I'm going to show you today are things that I've actually seen results from, and that's very rare for me because I have such sensitive skin, and I don't know, like a lot of products just don't work for my skin type for some reason, and I've never actually seen like benefit, except maybe hopeful. This is me, I guess, hopeful thinking, like less acne came out and stuff like that, but like these products definitely I've seen an actual difference. My face actually got a lot brighter. The redness definitely went away, and the acne scarring, I mean, I think that's just something you have to wait a little bit longer. I mean, I just started using this, so we'll have to see, but it's also very moisturizing in my opinion because it's a very watery consistency, so it really applies on your face really well. It does not leave an oily residue, because I know that's an issue for a lot of people with skincare products, and I actually really highly recommend this as well. So my camera just died and I don't have time to film later, so I'm just gonna do it real quick, finish it off like this, like a vlog, you know. So I only have two more products I wanted to mention, and the next one I was gonna mention was Clinque Custom Repair Serum. It's very similar to the Estee Lauder serum that I mentioned. It's also for like blemishes and fine wrinkles and stuff like that. And this I used actually before the Estee Lauder, and this actually worked as well, like really well. My skin got, again, brighter, a lot of the redness went away, and I like the superficial scars, I noticed that was slowly fading. Not the, I have a lot of scarring that's like the dented ones, but the superficial, just like the red scarring, I noticed that they started fading, and my skin got a lot better after this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard about this, and I don't think I really have to say a lot, but I highly recommend this as well for those with a lot of redness and like acne scarring and blemishes and stuff like that. The last one that I want to, oh no, I have two other more, sorry. The second to last one that I wanted to mention is the Sheisedo Ibuki Refining Moisturizer. And this is actually also for blemishes. Yeah, you kind of see a trend here. This is actually a moisturizer that I use, and it's very lightweight, and it smells amazing. Oh my god, it smells really nice. The consistency is very lightweight. I just said that. It's very lightweight, and it applies very smoothly. It does not leave any residue or anything like that, so that's a plus. And it's definitely good for dry skin. Now the last one is something that everyone, I'm pretty sure, has heard about. It's the Badescu skincare the Badescu drying lotion, and this definitely does work. I started using this because of Whaley, and I mean, I've heard of it before, but like I never really, I was just like, it's gonna be one of those, like another like gimmicky just products. And I say this because I used to have a lot of acne, and I've used a lot of products that just didn't work. Like I've used like really well-known brands that's supposed to help with acne and stuff like that, but it just didn't work. So I was just like, that's probably just like another one of those, so I didn't try it until I just kept seeing it pop up on Whaley's face. And I thought I'd give it a try, and I think they were having like a sale or something, like a Mario Badescu sale at Ulta, so I just picked it up, and it works. Like, my pimples definitely shrink the next day, and like it does the job. Like, I don't doubt this I don't doubt this guy anymore. So this is also I highly recommend to those suffering with a lot of acne, and you know, I've been using it this week, so yeah. So I hope you enjoy this mini review slash just product favorites thing. Why am I so awkward? So sorry for this last part. I really thought I could make it before my camera died, but I guess not. Thanks for watching, guys. Come again later. Bye. I keep looking that way because my screen is more towards that side, but the camera is this way.